Singapore's taxi scene is about to get a serious shakeup, and it's not from who you'd expect. For years, Grab has dominated the ride-hailing space. But now they're stepping onto the streets, literally. In a major move just confirmed by the Land Transport Authority, Grab is becoming Singapore's 6th official taxi operator, under the name GrabCab. So what does this mean for you, your daily commute, and the transport industry as a whole? Stick around because the details could surprise you, and even save you some precious time during rush hour. Welcome back to 2230, where news meets depth and detail. If you care about smarter commuting, changing policies, and how companies are reshaping everyday life, you're in the right place. Now let's dive into what this new GrabCab license actually entails, and how it could change the ride-hailing game in Singapore. Starting from April 9th, GrabCab will officially hit the streets, quite literally, with a 10-year street hail service operator license granted by LTA. Under this license, Grab will be allowed to operate traditional taxis, not just private hire vehicles booked through an app. This means for the first time ever you'll be able to hail a Grab vehicle off the street like any other Comfort or CityCab taxi. But there's a catch, and it's a big one. Grab must expand its taxi fleet to at least 800 vehicles within the next 3 years. That's not optional. It's a licensing requirement. And it's a huge leap from where they are now. This gradual rollout gives GrabCab time to ramp up operations while ensuring quality and compliance. GrabCab must also follow the same fare structures as other taxi operators, ensuring no fare wars or undercutting. In fact, Grab's taxis must be clearly identifiable on the road, complete with rooftop signs and distinctive vehicle designs, so customers won't be confused. Accessibility is another requirement. These taxis must have enough boot space to fit a folded wheelchair or standard luggage. But here's where things get really interesting. LTA says this move is about solving a real issue: the lack of ride availability, especially during peak hours, late nights, and at specific venues only accessible to taxis. Think about those frustrating times when you just couldn't book a ride. GrabCab wants to fill that gap, literally. This is actually Grab's second attempt at entering the taxi market. If you remember, they tried acquiring Transcab in 2023, but the deal fell through due to anti-competition concerns raised by the CCCS. This time, they're building from scratch, playing by the rules of traditional operators like ComfortDelGro, Transcab, and Prime, who collectively run around 13,000 taxis on Singapore roads. So why should this matter to you? More taxi options could mean faster rides, shorter waits, and more flexibility in how you commute. And if you prefer flagging down a cab instead of fiddling with an app, this news is definitely for you. What do you think? Will GrabCab be able to scale up to 800 taxis smoothly, or will the traditional taxi giants continue to dominate? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your take. If this update gave you new insights, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230 for more in-depth, no-fluff coverage of the news that actually affects your life. And here's our question of the day. Do you think allowing Grab to operate street hail taxis will drive competition, or just blur the lines too much between private hire and traditional taxis? Let us know below.